Hi folks, it's Elaine from Papercraft Button coming to you today with, yes, I suppose primarily they are cards, but they are a gift card holder. Okay, I don't very often, I know, come to you with something like this, but I have my oldest friend in the whole world. She, very greedy, has 3 boys, didn't settle for one. Anyway, their birthdays sort of run quite consecutively actually, so I've got one next week, one 3 weeks after that, and one a week after that. So I always, when I make one of their cards, I always make all 3, and I always try to make them the same, even though they're not the same age. It's just a year between them. So I thought it might just be nice and quick to do something like this today, rather than keep you from your bank holiday weekend. So I've made these with the C6 envelope in mind. You can see fits in there perfectly, and we've put a little panel on there to write your message. So I'm going to do a girls one though, because I have a girls a birthday coming up. So I'm going to use, hence that's for Dorothy Perkins and Topshop. So I'm going to do Blackberry Bliss today. So this measures 9.5. Oh, I'm just going to move that over because it's rocking. Just try and straighten it so you can still see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you're probably shouting at me now, aren't you? Right, this measures 7 by 9.5, and just a little tip for you. It doesn't matter what size envelope you start with. If you just obviously measure what you need the back of the card to be, and then you just need to decide how far overlap you want to do. It's easy to alter to, you know, different size of envelopes. So I digress. 7 by 9.5. We're going to score this at 2 3/4 and 7. And then we're going to go to, we're going to do 1/2 and 1/2. Okay, that's for that bit. Now we will do the scoring on the insert why I have the scoreboard. This is the section where you're going to attach your gift card. Okay, so this measures 5.5 by 4, and on the 4-inch side we're just going to score that simply at 1/2. And that's so you can attach that to the top flap. Okay. Oh, right, let's move that over there. Let's just do some folding. I do like this Blackberry Bliss, you know. We've had a sneak peek of some of the new in colours, and I will tell you now, you know I don't like green. There is a green that I'm really looking forward to seeing. Okay, so I'm scoring over both those half sides, but actually I've just realised I've got I've literally come straight from work. Okay, so we need to remove some sections on here, so we're going to cut to the 2 6/8. Let me just work out which end that is. I usually have my score paper on. Right. So that's the 2 6/8. Okay, so 2 6/8 section there. We're going to score. We're going to trim this 1/2-inch section all the way down to that. And then what that's going to do is it's going to make the pocket for our insert to go into. So I'm just going to cut that off at an angle. Let me turn that over. Anyway, yes, so there's a very nice green on its way. Never thought I'd hear myself saying those words. Okay. So what we're going to do is going to put a piece of sticky on there, and you're going to fold that shut. You can use liquid glue or sticky tape. Again, I wouldn't bother with snail because it just dries out when you're using it against card. And my video wouldn't be complete unless I subjected you to me and some sticky strip pudding, let's be fair. So I have got something else. Yeah, remember a couple of weeks ago I said I had something that I was going to do, and I haven't done it yet. I might see if I get time tomorrow. I might do it, or I might do it it's bank holiday Monday, so I might do. If not, it'll be next week, I'm afraid. Okay. All right, so that's the main body of our gift card holder. Now, with this insert, just fold that so it gets used to, just score it both ways, fold it both ways even. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pop that in there. Oh, I must change the blade on my trimmer, got some hairy bits. Okay, now on the other ones I've done some stamping on the inside. That's from the Celebrate Today. I'll show you that stamp set in a moment, but I'm not going to do it on this one. So I'm just going to put a line of sticky strip. I'm just putting that in, I've tucked it in the pocket as you can see, and I've lined it up with the crease. And then what I'll do is I'll hold that put, shut that, and then that will be attached. I don't actually like giving, I don't really give money for people for gifts. I know the kids, they, you know, they say, oh, can I have money so I can buy my presents? But I've always tended to stick with giving a gift card, then at least they're sort of forced to go and actually buy themselves something, aren't they? Rather than just waste it on sweets and, and beer. There we go. All right, so that now, let's just put, now I've got some panels to go on that. So the writing panel, that is really, yeah, I must change my blades. If I'm coming back this weekend, I need to put some new blades in. The writing panel is 5.5 by 1 3/4. Is that? Yeah, 1 3/4. You'll be pleased to know I've got a bit of Tombow for that. So I'm assuming as it's a bank holiday this weekend, we're probably expecting rain. It never fails. All right, now I've got a panel to go on the front there and a panel to go on the top. So let's do the top first. Look, I've got post-it notes and everything today. Literally, I just got in from work about 5 minutes ago and I'm straight out here already. Okay, so I've matted. You can go straight on with your paper if you want to, but I wanted to matte. So I've just got Whisper White, and this is the painted petals. So my piece of white measures 5 3/4. Oh god, I'm shaking now again. By 2 1/4, and the DSP is 5 5/8 by 2 1/8. I will put all of these measurements on my blog. Okay, there. I think I'm going to quite miss that paper actually, and I'm not usually a flowery kind of a person. Okay, so the bottom panel is slightly bigger than the top panel, and that measures 5 3/4, because obviously the width is still the same. This is by 2 1/2, and then this DSP is 5 5/8 by 2 3/8. I think I like this flowery paper for 2 reasons, and I will share those with you. First reason is soft sky. I love it. Second reason is Pacific Point. I love that. I'm a sucker for blue. Oh no, you know that. So since I've joined, I've been almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in 2 weeks' time. There hasn't been much paper with Pacific Point on. Okay, so that's done. I have done something to go on the front already. Save you watch me with. Now, can you see that score in the background? It's got soft sky on the white, and then I've gone over that with the Blackberry Bliss, and I used the Happy and the Birthday from the Celebrate Today. So let's pop that on with, shall I put dimensionals? Yeah, I will do. But obviously I'm only going to put that so it goes halfway. I'm not going to do any actual closure on this because it's going in an envelope. Just remember to put them on the top half. she says. There we go. All right, so that is done all except for, I'm just going to put one, I think I'm just going to get away with one, I think. One glue dot, because I don't want it to be permanently in there. And I'm just going to pop that in there like that. There we go, marvellous. Don't forget, if you're making your own card, make sure that your panel fits that and doesn't go over that in size. Because obviously you won't be able to shut it. Alright, so let me just show you something really funny, well not funny, but I bought some shrink plastic at the weekend. Now this is the Petal Potpourri, which I love. Actually a flower again, but there you go figure. So I stamped with this one. I then coloured it in with some markers. Can you hear it? Jingly. And I shrunk the plastic. And how cute are they? So I thought I might put them on. What do you think? Shall we put them on? I just thought there was something fun. I think the shrink plastic, you can get it anywhere online. Where should we put them, top or bottom? Let's put them down the bottom, I think. Yeah, it's only, oh God, it was really cheap. I think it was something about, I think it was only something about £2 or something. Oh, the dog's sniffing around the window. Oh, what shall I do? Do you know what? I should have put one. Let me put a dimensional on one. And I do have some black dimensionals, and I think maybe I should have brought those in with me. How will that show? Oh, it doesn't show through too much, people. There, we'll just put 3 on there. So, there we go. Look, so cute, aren't they? They are funny. Anyway, yeah, there we go. I digress. I might come back at the weekend, as I say, and it will be something that you can make for Father's Day. All right. So I will love you and leave you for now. The dog's scratching at the door, so I'm off. Bye.